Hey guys, thank you so much for joining All Things Amy today. I am going to talk about the essential oil lavender. It is so yummy. I'm going to talk about some of the emotional benefits and some of the physical benefits as well, and also ways to use it, how to use lavender or any of the essential oils. Years ago when I received my first essential oil, someone gave me some as a gift. I had no idea what to do with it. They said, make sure you dilute it with the carrier oil, and I didn't know what that meant. And it sat on my my bathroom cupboard for months. It sat there for months. And then I ended up giving it away to someone else who seemed to understand what to do. So I want to make sure you know how to use it. So let's start with the emotional benefits. It helps people who are having a difficult time expressing how they feel. Those trapped emotions or those hidden feelings. And so it helps people who are struggling with that to find a voice and to speak. Because of that, it aids in anxiety and depression, because many times those are caused by that stifling down those feelings. It helps us to release tension in our bodies. Emotionally, lavender helps us to have an honest communication with others. Physically, lavender, because of what it does emotionally, can help us sleep. It's very great for insomnia or difficulty sleeping. It's also very great for if you're wanting to meditate. It helps you fall asleep. It helps you relax. So if you're kind of wound up tight and your mind is racing a lot, try some lavender. It just kind of calms things down a bit. I love it. It's a wonderful oil. Another wonderful thing about lavender is it's great for scarring. I have quite a few stories that I can back that up, but just put it with a carrier oil, and I'll teach you how to do that in a second, and put it right on a scar. And it can be an old scar or it can be a newer scar, and it really helps the skin to heal. Another really great one is any kind of fungus. If you have athlete's feet or anything like that, this really helps clear up any kind of fungus. It's great for allergies. I'll show you some different ways to use it for allergies, and amazing for eczema. So if you have a dry patch somewhere, again, I'll show you how to use it with a carrier oil, and you can put it on. Another secret, I think, I don't hear this one as much, it's amazing for nausea. So if you're feeling sick to your stomach, this can kind of calm things down and help you feel better. So let's talk about how to use it. The very first way you can use it is simple. Take the lid off and take some good deep breaths in. The tiny molecules will go ahead and they'll travel up, and they go into the nasal cavity and come up through to your brain, and they pass the blood-brain barrier. So they go right to work just by smelling them. That's all you need to do. But if you want to do more, another thing you can do is you can take a drop into your hand and breathe in 10 breaths, 15 breaths. And then, of course, you're getting much more oil coming out. If you want to put it right on your neck after doing that, and then it can soak into your skin as well. Another great place to put it directly on is your feet, especially if you have an oil that's a little bit spicier of an oil. The feet can handle that. Okay, now carrier oils. I almost always use some kind of a carrier oil, because when you just directly put it on your body like that, it's going to evaporate. Most of it will evaporate. You do benefit from that because you're going to breathe some of it up, but some of it is just going to be out in the air. You're going to lose it. So if you put it with any kind of carrier oil, it's going to absorb better into your body, and it's not going to evaporate. So you're going to get more benefits. So I make my own lotion and oils, just because I don't want any of the chemicals. So this is basically cocoa butter, coconut oil and shea butter, and you can just use straight on coconut oil or whatever your favorite oils. Put a little bit on your hand, okay? So you've got this. And then drop the oil into, the essential oil into this. This is where you can choose where you're gonna put the oil. So I love and put most of my oils right here, especially if I like how they smell. And then I can smell it all day long as it's soaking into my body. If you don't love the smell, put it right on your feet, put your socks and shoes on. You're gonna get the benefits from the oil, but you don't have to smell it as much. Sometimes I do that when I have to use oregano to fight off a sickness. I'm not loving smelling like a pizza walking around, so I put the oil right on my feet. Okay, so that's one of the ways to use it with the carrier oil. Another way is you can buy these roller bottles and you can fill it up almost to the very top with a fractionated coconut oil, which means liquid coconut oil, or any kind of oil that you like. Jojoba oil, especially if you're going to be putting it directly on your face. You want one of those lighter oils. But fill it up and then put 10 to 20 drops right into this roll-on bottle. Shake it up. Then you can roll it right on. You can take it in your purse. I have several of these in my purse of different types of essential oils. And that's a really convenient way. And then the other way you can use the essential oils is with a diffuser. And if you've never heard of this, basically it's a way for you to get it out in the air. And again, you're going to breathe it in and it's going to do those benefits. And it also makes your house smell delicious. So you just get one of these. I found a couple different companies online that sell them for very reasonably priced. This was $12 or $15. And you'll fill it up to the line and put 3 or 4 drops. You can experiment with how strong you want the aroma. And now you don't have to use any of the candles or those other types of things you plug into the wall that have chemicals in them to make your house smell good. Instead, you can have these health benefits. So if it's summertime, your kids are all from school and they're running all over, just hyper, go ahead and put some lavender in and kind of calm everything down a little bit. We'll talk about some different oils on later videos for different benefits. So those are the different ways that I use the oils, and that's how I use lavender. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, please leave a comment and subscribe, and I'd love to do many more oil videos because I have researched and learned a lot about these oils because they have helped my health so much. I enjoy them so much. Remember, all things done with love.